Hello everyone, Alzion the Great here. Welcome back to LOL GM, League of Legends Manager on Moba GM. Today is the final episode of Season 1 of the 2019 regular season. As SI sits 0-18, still have not found their win. Yeah, we are not doing good. With 4 games left, it's highly unlikely that we get a win. And, we're set for an 0-22 right now. It's not looking good. But as you can see the rest of the league here, the playoff picture is taking shape. With 4 games left, I think Paladin has most assuredly locked in. I believe Quantum has locked in, although it's still possible they get eliminated, so I guess they haven't. But yeah, really, it's just Paladin is in, while SI, Crimson Moon, 207 Shock, most likely the Imperium Aces, and yeah, most likely the Imperium Aces are all locked out. Everyone below this cut here is locked out for the most part. But yeah, we made, the substitution of Excalibur a couple episodes ago. We even put in CJL for a couple games last episode. Hasn't really worked out. So, yeah, we're going to end this season today. We'll go through everything, go through awards, then go through the playoffs. And then look at the free agency preview that is provided to us before we go on. I don't think there is anything else I want to do before we get into the simming. Just let me check real quick. Obviously, last episode we went over the prospects that are coming up in this class. I mean, I'm really excited. Most of the time, most of these prospects won't make it. I guarantee you at least 15 are going to retire at 19. Probably 15 of them are going to retire at 19 because they're just not going to have the skill on it. But I'm really excited to see who could develop into a major player for years to come. Obviously, ignore 21 and 22. It's just 2020 right now because these aren't edited. This is, so yeah. We've already gone over that. We don't know that much. But yay, if I can find what I'm looking for. I'm going to draft these last 4 games. I don't think the AI is going to draft itself into a win. I'm going to draft these last 4 games. And hopefully we can get a win. But if we don't, then crap. Yeah, I'm gonna draft against 207 Shock, Excalibur, Aether Wolves, and Silver Dragons. I think the only real playoff contender we have there. Oh, actually, we have 2 playoffs. It's Excalibur and Silver Dragon. I know we lost against Excalibur last episode. There isn't really a point for me going back to watch or to see how bad we lost. But yeah, 2 teams not in the playoffs. Well, a team not in the playoffs, a team not expected to be in the playoffs, and 2 teams that are definitely contending for it. That is on our slate today. Take a quick look at league leaders before we get started. Rusty leads the league in kills, Dark leads the league in KDA, Milikas leads the league in assists, while Anide is number 1 in CS. Apart from, I think Milikas in assists, apart from, basically, KDA is obviously swapped around a lot. Kills have swapped around a lot, but I think Milikas has been number 1 in assists for a while, and Anide I don't think has ever faltered from number 1 in CS. So. Also, fun fact, in my other series that you don't see, which is, I think, 26 or 27 seasons long at this point, there has never been somebody who has led the league back-to-back years in assists. So, I'm expecting whoever to do this to at least attempt to, try and do that next year, if they don't retire. We'll see. Also check the power rankings here, just to see how bad we are. No real surprises, I guess. Well, maybe the Silver Dragon, but we'll see. It doesn't look enough, right? Yeah, we have games against 207 Shock, Excalibur, Aether Wolves, and Silver Dragons up. So let's get into those drafts. First off is the 207 Shock. We're on the red side, which has been the we're on red side for the 2 episodes I drafted, or 2 games I drafted last episode. Hopefully we can continue with our counter picking and get some moves, but I'll be right back after I've drafted this game. Alright, so just want to say this is being recorded directly after the last episode, so on the same day. And yes, in that last episode, I did proclaim that I would pick Set in that episode. Obviously, in the 2 games, Set got banned. Well, not in this one. The 207 Shock banned Scion, Jinzhao, and Shyvana. And I banned Blitzcrank, Leona, and Asol, because I'm not giving over Asol. And, excuse me, they first picked Shaco. So I responded with Set, which is a great flex pick, and immediately eliminate the jungle role there by picking Nunu. They picked Maokai and Fiddlesticks. Maokai counters Set top lane, so I picked Lowy, who also counters Set, but mainly counters Maokai as well. So we took away a counter pick and countered their top laner if they were going to put Maokai top, which he is. And they also picked Fiddlesticks. I think I already mentioned that. He's their support, yeah. So after Lowy, I banned Thresh Janna. They banned Karthus Morgana. I picked Alistar to go into Fiddlesticks. They picked Echo and Xayah. We picked Miss Fortune because Miss Fortune counters Xayah. This is the closest I think we have been to a win all season in terms of drafting. This is my best draft of the season right here. And against the 207 Shock, who are only 5-12, this could very well be our first win. Hopefully. Yes, we're simming the game. Oh my word, how did we lose? I know how we lost. Why is his Echo that good? NYT, Jesus, 11-3 and 11. And Raps Shaco just said no to Angiering. Well, I thought it was our best chance, and that's what we got. Wow, does Echo counter Set? On the blue side of this game, by the way. Echo doesn't counter Set, right? No. Well, I'll be back after I've done Excalibur. Okay. I think this might be our best draft. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. I think I have some pretty good drafts right here. Okay? So, we're on blue side this time, so we get first pick. We get the first pick of Set. We ban out Aurelion Sol, Alawi, and Maokai. Taking out the Asol, because I'm not going to give it over. And allowing Maokai to hopefully give Set a decent matchup. They've been out Scion, Shyvana, and Shaco. I just realized their first 5 selections from banned to picks were all S's. Anyway, yeah, they banned Scion, Shyvana, Shaco. I picked Set, obviously. They took Singed Soraka. We took Gangplank to counter Singed, and Blitzcrank to counter Soraka. And then banned Nunu and Rek'Sai. They banned Jinzhao and Zac, then picked Nidalee. We picked Evelynn, because Evelynn counters Diana, who was their mid-lane pick. I didn't mention that. Yeah, they picked Diana. We pick Evelynn, which does fine into Nidalee, although I think IRL it's probably Nidalee favorite, at least early. But yeah, pick Evelynn there. And then we pick Xayah, because Xayah is a good AD carry. And for some reason, Excalibur decided to pick Jinx, which Xayah counters. So, yeah, there you go. I like this draft. but it is against a playoff contender, and right now the third best team in the league in Excalibur. So, I don't know. Probably not, but we'll see. Yeah, we lost. I was kind of expecting to lose this, regardless of how good the draft was. But I mean, I feel like we're getting better drafts off, so it's something. As yeah, it didn't really matter the Sours picked Gangplank. The Singed did too good. Well, no kills in 10 minutes with a Blitzcrank in the bot lane. Wonder whose fault that is, Cider. No, I'm just kidding. So our next draft is against Acre Wolves. Try and get our first win again. So once again, here's our draft. It's actually less impressive in my eyes than before. Started off pretty well, but yeah. We banned Asol allowing Maokai again. They banned Sion, Shimano, and Zhao this time. We first picked Set. They picked Soraka, Dr. Mundo. In response, we picked Kled and Blitzcrank, obviously. They picked Orianna, banned Shaco and Udyr. We banned Nunu and Rek'Sai. They picked Sivir. We picked Aphelios to counter that, as well as Fizz, and they selected Vi as their jump. I doubt we're going to win this. I don't really think our draft's that impressive. Well, we haven't done anything else all year. That was a bye week. That is not what I wanted to click. Where is it? Alright, let's try that again. We lost. And we're down to one game on the season. Yep, did not go well. Prior's Orianna did great into Kerchop's Fizz first half of the season. Here are the standings with one game left. Paladin, definite first. It'll be a battle between Quantum and Excalibur to see who finishes in second. As far as the last seed, it is between Silver Dragons, Crystal, Jade Crown, and Primal. So yeah. See which team can take that, as I need to draft our final game of the season against the Silver Dragons. Alright, so here is our final draft of the season. We banned allowing Maokai Fiddlesticks, they banned Sion, Aurelion Sol, and Jin Zhao for the first pick of Aatrox. So I just instantly responded with Gangplank and Set. They picked up Annie Morgana. I decided to select Xayah, ban Aphelios and Jinx. They banned Hecarim and Skarner. I picked Fizz. Then they picked Jhin and Warwick, to which I responded with Senna. But I really don't think it matters. We probably gonna lose. Hopefully... Never mind. I thought I hit stop recording. P. It didn't matter. If I hit Alt P, ignore it. Last game of the season. We do indeed lose to the Silver Dragons, as we are 0-22. Yep, just got crushed. Well, our season is over. Nobody finished with above 1 KDA, any person who started. Our best player was Sours. He was 0.8 KDA. Yay. Ooh, that's something to look for. But, yeah, very, very bad. Exceptionally bad. That's how bad he is. That's player ratings. Your final league leaders. Rusty finishes the year with 4.7 kills a game. He is the number 1. Miker in second with 4.5, and Ante in 4.75 tie with 4.4 for third place. In KDA, it is actually a tie, but I believe they will give it to Dark, as he has 8.9 KDA, along with Milikas, who's also 8.9 KDA. Sander takes the third place spot with 7.9, as Miker sits in fourth with 7.6. 4 of Paladin's 5 players are in the top 5. Rusty, the 5th Paladin player, is in 6th and also led the league in 5th. So yeah, you imagine who the favorite is for this playoff. And then there is Milikas, who led the league in assists. Cieza, second, and R1 was third with 13.4, 12.9, and 12.8 respectively. And your creep score king is Anai. He averaged 392 CS a game with 475 getting a 372.6, and Sander getting 365.2. So those are your league leaders. As far as team stats, you can see if we sort by wins here. So most wins obviously was Paladin. Most kills per game was Excalibur, 17.3. Least deaths per game was Paladin, 7.4. Most was us at 18.5. Most assists per game was Excalibur at 44.5. We obviously had the least at 7.2. That is how bad we were. That is how bad we were. We averaged less than 10 assists a game. If that doesn't say how bad we are, I don't know what does. But here are your final standings. Paladin finishes with a 19-3 record. Quantum in second with a 16-6 record. Excalibur with 15-7. Silver Dragons will finish 4th at 14-8. Crystal will finish 5th at 14-8. And Primal will finish 6th in the playoffs at 13-9. Jade Crown missed at 12-10. They finished 7th. Aether Wolves finished 8th at 9-13. The 207 Shock finished 8-14. And 9th. Imperium Aces finished 10th at 7-15. And Crimson Moon finished 5-17. With obviously us finishing 0-22. So here are the playoffs. Here is your best team in the league by far. Rusty, Dark, Miker, Sander, and Milikas on Paladin. On their side of the bracket, 2 teams will get the chance to play them. Silver Dragons with Lifeform, Faceless, Mashin, Axeler, and Lokina. They'll either be Silver Dragons or Crystal to face them, with Roboxy, Athena, Death, Anide, and Royalty. On the other side of the bracket, it is the 2-seeded Quantum, with Stakir, Yakuza, Monte, Gargola, and Arwan, as well as the 3-seeded Excalibur, with Sani, Mohinder, Tripon, 475, and Cieza. And then the 6th seed is Primal Gaming, with Taber, Zupdog, Madrugad, Terratus, and Cowboy. So, yeah, I think we're going to go through the playoffs here. I think we have enough time. I think we can do it. Let's go through the playoffs and see who does what. Alright, so here we are in the final week of the playoffs, and I was planning to go through the entirety and just show you what happened after, but then I remember that there is a screen in this game that you can only see immediately after the finals, and if you go off of that screen, you can't see it again. So here's what it stands at right now. Crystal swept the Silver Dragons 3-0. Primal swept Excalibur 3-0 as well in the quarterfinals. Paladin took care of Crystal pretty easily, or well, handily, I guess, 3-1. And Quantum had some trouble with Primal, but managed to take the 5-game set over them. So it is a Paladin versus Quantum final. So let's go ahead and sim through that. Paladin takes game 1. That's being draft. Good. Paladin takes game 2. And Paladin Esports are your first ever champion. Down in the 3rd place match, Primal is up 2-1 over Crystal, as Primal does take it. Your MVP for the season, Chris Dark Black on Paladin. And your finals MVP, Juan Milikas Barrett. As Paladin also set the best record with 19-3. They win the championship. Your All-League first team, Chris Dark Black, Juan Milikas Barrett, Zach Sander Larson, Jonathan Miker Chang, all 4 of them on Paladin, and Nicholas Gargola Green on Quantum. All-League second team, Rusty from Paladin, Tripon from Excalibur, 475 from Excalibur, Cieza from Excalibur, and Yakuza from Quantum. All League 3rd team, Stakir from Quantum, R1 from Quantum, Monte from Quantum, Mohinder from Excalibur, and Athena from... Who is CSD? I forget who CSD is. Yeah, here are the retirements, by the way. Byron Boboxy Thompson for CSD. Who is CSD? I can't remember. Crystal. Yeah, Crystal. So, Athena from Crystal. But Boxy from Crystal retires. Cider from SI Gaming actually retires. Warmouth from Crimson Moon retires. Free agent Mattis retires. Athena from Crystal retires. Horizon from us retires. D'Angelo Kurtz from the free agent market retires. Jim Trifon Smith from Excalibur also retires using the Hall of Fame. True Jody and Drew Mania. Drew Mania was on to a 7 shot. So, yeah, there you go. But yeah, you can't see the season summary anywhere else. I hit Summer History, Spring History, Summer History, Awards Records, which is cool to look at, but you can't obviously do this until the series is over to actually get any real information. But yeah, that's where it is. So, we lost our starting support. Other than that, we're good. So, there's this message, I don't really even care. Here are the players with expiring contracts this season. Excalibur, Rounder, and Human. And here are all the potential free agents for this season. Your highest is Data Fuse, also Zupdog, Royal Set, Death, Southern, and Dark. These are the top guys. Yeah. I don't know about the contract situation. I'm probably going to edit it to where, it makes sense. So obviously we're not going to go into free agency right now. Yeah, the season is over. Here are our final standings. The final league leaders, as it would be. And here's the final playoff brackets. But thank you all for watching. There's other than the great. Next episode will be the off-season, and I'm excited to bring you that, because this is actually as far as I've ever gone in any simulation I've done. I've just simulated to this point. I've never sim past it. I've never done an off-season, so, like, in the simulation, so, like, even in my test runs. So yeah, I'm very excited to bring it to you, but that will be later. Thank you all for watching. My name is Alexander Graves, and I will see you all next time.